Welcome back, and today we're talking about the God of High School episode 1. So like always, let's just jump into it. So the God of High School episode 1 is finally here. This has been one of my most anticipated animes of the year, this and Tower of God, along with Noblesse, that I'm guessing is going to be coming out at the end of the year. But yeah, the Crunchyroll originals for this year are definitely next level, and God of High School is no exception. I really was looking forward to this anime. But let me give you a quick synopsis in case you don't know what this anime is all about, if this is the first time hearing about it. But essentially, the God of High School is about a tournament where a lot of people are going to participate in, and whoever wins this tournament gets their wish granted. It's really a simple story dynamic. There's nothing huge going on. I don't think we're going to get that deep level of storytelling like we would get with something like Tower of God, but I could be wrong. I don't know how deep the story and the characters and all of that gets down the line, but right now, from what we got on episode 1 and from what I got from reading the first chapter of the webtoon, I don't think the story is going to be something amazing. Now, what I do think is going to be amazing is going to be the fights and the animation. So let's talk about the episode, in my opinion, what I thought of it, right? Because I do have some problems with it. I don't think this was quite like a strong opening for the first episode. I do think like the first half was kind of focusing on the comedy a little too much, and it was funny. Some parts were funny. We see the main character, Mori. He's like a carefree character. I do love the main character, Mori. He's great. He looks great. You know, he's gonna be a righteous hero and all that stuff. So yeah, the main character, he's just great. But I do think the first half of the episode, they definitely 100% were drawing out that whole bike chasing scene. I mean, it was like a good 12-14 minutes, and honestly, after like 5-7 minutes, I was already over it. Now, it could be that when Crunchyroll released the sneak peek of this anime, it was the bike chase scene, and I saw it like 3 times, and this is like my 5th time watching this. So maybe it's because of that why I kind of didn't like it. But honestly, I do think the comedy was drawn out a little too much. It's okay to have comedy, but 12 minutes of just straight up like kind of trying to make the viewers laugh and stuff like that, I think that was drawn out a little too long. But now the second half, this is where the money is at. The second half of this anime was just pure greatness. I mean, the last like 8 to 10 minutes of it was just insane. Whenever they started the battle royale, it was crazy. I mean, the animation, the fights, the fluid movement of all the different martial arts. I mean, it was just great, okay? It was just great. We got to see, of course, Mori kind of go into a little bit of action. We didn't see too much. They definitely kept it, a big cliffhanger for next episode. They definitely know how to get you to come back next week. But we got more from one of the other main characters that we met in this episode. His name is Han. He does look kind of old, but I guess he's still a high school student. Who knows? But we got to meet him, and he does seem very powerful. And also we got to meet Mari, I believe, and she uses like some type of sword, and she has like a, her own martial arts style, and she also seems OP. I mean, the 3 main characters, they definitely seem OP, and it's going to go down next episode. So yeah, the second half definitely a lot better than the first half. So if you want an anime that's really going to be action heavy with a little bit of comedy, I don't know if in the future the comedy is going to die down or it's going to go up, but it was heavy on the first episode. But the animation, the fights are going to be great, and I can only guess that the fights are going to get better. I mean, the new guy that showed up in the last minute of the episode, he does seem cocky. He does seem like, like a villain or something along those lines, and I'm pretty sure Mori is about to spank him down. But we're gonna have to wait and see what happens on the second episode. Overall, I like the episode. I don't think it hit the mark where it needed to hit. I do think it's gonna be a lot more popular than Tower of God, just because it's something easier to get into, right? I mean, fights, yeah, everybody loves fights, and I don't think Tower of God kind of provided that level of fights and animation to be as popular as I think this is gonna be it. But I could be wrong. At the end of the day, we're going to have to wait till the whole season is over and see what people think. But if you like this episode, let me know in the comments below. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.